So to attach your top, what you're gonna do is have it routed, have it ready to go. What you gotta do, guys, is drill 4 holes. I want you to get where you can kind of see maybe inside of you, or up top here, but it's gonna be, Corbin, you're gonna wanna go to that side so you can see. I want you to be 1.5 inches off of where these two meet. So like where the inside face of this side is, so in here, I want you to be 1.5 inches inside of that. And so you're gonna be 1.5 inches up from here, and 1.5 inches here, and 1.5 inches here, and 1.5 inches back on the plywood part, and 1.5 inches here, kind of away from your back. How I do that, it's like that 1.5 inches, that's just kind of a rough guideline. But what I found is that gives you an area, kind of a space big enough to actually run your drill bit straight up when you actually attach the top. So what's gonna happen is I set this to 2 1/4. Why do I set it to 2 1/4 when I want it all 1.5? Wyatt?
For plywood?
Okay, what do you mean?
I gotta go add an extra 3/4 of an inch just to get over.
Right. So we got an extra 3/4 here plus that 1.5 inches. So that's why we're at 2 1/4. So I just set this as 2 1/4, use it as a marking gauge. I already marked this one, that one, that one. I'm just marking this one so that you guys can kind of see. So get in here where you guys can kind of see, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 1.5 inches, or 2 1/4 over, I'm sorry, and 2 1/4 over. Where those two connect, that's where I'm gonna drill a hole. Again, it's not super precise, we're just getting it in the ballpark. A 3/16 bit is what we're using. I've been seeing it too often. Do not chuck up on the flutes. The flutes are not where the chuck is supposed to be grabbing. You always have this shaft down here that's smooth. That's where you need to be chucking up. So get it in there, chuck it up so that it's not on the flutes. You're gonna go through this process of drilling all 4 of these holes. Don't push really hard at the bottom. When it gets through, ease up a little bit and just let gravity kind of feed it through, because otherwise you will blow out your plywood on the bottom side. You got something like that. Okay, drill your 4 holes. Now what you need to do is you need to countersink it. This countersink simply eats away that material so that your screw head can sit up there flush. So that one went a little bit deeper than I should have because I couldn't see very well. That one's about money. I'm gonna grab one screw quick.
Got it, no? Right on? Like, just wide in the background touching his ear.
What's gonna happen is I want you to put the camera right about here and point up. So when that screw goes up, it sits flush with the inside surface of this top. So how it sits flush. Got it?
Yep.
Questions? Corbin, you can kill it. You got anything, guys?